Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our early afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio. Kinston police say they arrested a man in connection to the discovery of a woman's body found. On August 8th, officers found the body of Caroline Suggs in a small wooded area near Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and Beasley Street. On Monday, police arrested 58-year-old Tommy Heath for his alleged involvement in the case. He's currently in the Lenoir County Detention Center on charges including concealment of death, obstruction of justice, and theft from a car. The incident is still under active investigation. Officers are asking people to come forward with any information. The father of a Black North Carolina man shot by police in Wisconsin says his son is paralyzed from the waist down. Jacob Blake's father says his son was shot 8 times in a confrontation with Kenosha police officers. The father, also named Jacob Blake, says he's driving from Charlotte, North Carolina to be with his son. The incident was captured on camera and the video started circulating on social media. The incident has led to protests and 2 nights of unrest. Police fired tear gas at hundreds of demonstrators who defied curfew, threw bottles, and shot fireworks at officers guarding a courthouse. Blake's father said he was told Sunday night that officers had shot his son and then he saw the video of it online only a few minutes later. Police say they were responding to a domestic dispute Sunday when they encountered Blake. Governor Roy Cooper is announcing a $175 million effort to help people in North Carolina suffering from the economic impact of COVID-19. The state is putting about $94 million into a push to provide rental and utility payments aimed at preventing evictions and disconnections of people in need. Almost $53 million is intended for families experiencing homelessness or facing immediate risk of homelessness. Another $28 million will be administered by local governments. They will prioritize assistance for rent and outstanding utility payments for people who apply. But the money can also be used for internet access, food distribution, and COVID-19 testing. And speaking of economic support, Domino's is looking to hire more than 200 new team members for 24 stores throughout the Greenville and New Bern area. Open positions include delivery drivers, customer service representatives, assistant managers, and managers. Stores are also following COVID-19 precautions based on guidelines from the CDC. Check out our website for the link to apply. When we come back, your election watch coverage, but first, a weather update from Alex Wasilenko.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the First Alert Weather Center on this gradually improving Tuesday forecast. We're talking about more sunshine being added into the mix by late in the day, along with some drier weather and hotter temperatures. The last little bit of shower activity is going to continue to push offshore and out to sea this afternoon, leaving behind some hot temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s with decreasing clouds late in the day. Those decreasing clouds will lead to clear skies overnight into early Wednesday morning as high pressure continues to build on in. That high pressure, though, is going to be a summertime area of high pressure, providing not only more heat and humidity, but sunshine and drier weather for midweek. If you're interested in tracking that local forecast or your tropical forecast, which remains very busy, be sure to download that free First Alert weather app. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for the return of isolated showers and storms each and every afternoon moving forward. However, the sunshine and drier weather should outweigh that thunderstorm activity over the next several days. You'll notice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday featuring some brutally hot temperatures in the middle to upper 90s for folks inland. Along the coast, it'll be slightly cooler, but we'll still coin it as a heat wave Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even into Saturday, as all 4 days will be 90 degrees or hotter, featuring partly sunny skies and also drier weather. It isn't until Saturday that we begin to open up the door for more shower and thunderstorm opportunities across eastern North Carolina. Make it a terrific rest of your Tuesday. Stay weather aware, dry, and also as cool as possible. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
And in national news, the Republican National Convention kicked off in Charlotte last night. Our DC Bureau has a recap of night one.
Ohio Representative Jim Jordan laid out the case for keeping a Republican in the White House.
This election is about who can preserve the values, principles, and institutions that make America great.
But the meat of his speech focused on the opposition party.
Democrats won't let you go to church, but they'll let you protest. Democrats won't let you go to work, but they'll let you riot. And Democrats won't let you go to school, but they'll let you go loot.
Jordan's remarks give insight into how the Republicans will use the next 3 days, play up President Trump, and attack Joe Biden.
Nice guys like Joe cared more about countries like China and Iran than the United States of America.
RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel also laid out the party's plan to show why President Trump deserves 4 more years.
Over the next 4 days, we will hear from a few of the millions of hardworking, everyday Americans who have benefited from his leadership.
But despite the party's differences, Republicans now face the same problems Democrats did last week: how to pull off a largely digital convention that keeps people's attention.
I think it'll be a challenge for Republicans as well.
Genevieve Wood of the Conservative Heritage Foundation thinks Republicans have the upper hand simply by virtue of timing.
Well, I think it's almost always an advantage to be able to go after and to make the closing argument.
President Trump is expected to play some role each night and give his acceptance speech at the end of the convention on Thursday. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley.
Although the pandemic limited the number of attendees at the convention, it did not keep away the protesters. Police say they had made over a dozen arrests in the past few nights. On Monday night, an American flag was lit on fire, leading to a physical confrontation between police and the protesters. Night 2 of the Republican National Convention kicks off tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for tuning into our early afternoon update. We will not have a late afternoon update at 4 p.m., so be sure to tune in to our 5 and 6 p.m. newscasts. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio.